Hello, everybody. It's the Lit Optimist, and today I'm talking about the Jaunt, another Stephen King short story. Sometime in the 24th century, teleportation has become commonplace. Described as jaunting, the process must be undergone while unconscious, or else you could absolutely go insane or die. Mark Oates is about to jaunt with his family and tells his children the importance of why they must go under, trying his best not to scare them. We're described in vivid detail the history of jaunting. It's a fascinating tale of science fiction. The family jaunts, but Mark hears a horrific scream nearby. It's his son, Ricky, who held his breath while they administered the anesthesia before the jaunt so he could experience it awake. So the problem with jaunting while awake is the body teleports, but the mind is so complex it's stuck behind, as an extremely long, rendering the body in an extremely long limbo-like state. People who jaunt consciously feel like it's been forever since the jaunt and are thus driven insane. Poor Ricky had no idea and ends up clawing his own eyes out. So fucked, but so damn fascinating. Yeah, I don't I take offense. I don't really take offense. I just don't like the name Jaunt. Like how jaunty. Like I don't like that. It's so archaic of a word compared to like the futuristic setting. I, I don't know. I don't know why I take such precedence with this fucking title. Other than that, yeah, it's a really cool piece of science fiction. Of course, Stephen King has to fucking throw some horror into it and some really fucked up shit at the end. But he's a good writer. So, currently, spoiler alert for the future. I'm reading it right now, and it's fucked. It's really fucked. And I am starting to agree with some of the biggest critics of Stephen King when like he really doesn't know how to write female characters. I'm going back and I'm like, he really writes them as damsels in distress a lot. Like, and he tries to give them some kind of empowerment. Like he tries, but he's a male, and so he really puts them in these very stereotypical roles. And he had the audacity to um, get pissed off and criticize Shelley Duvall as Wendy. What's her name? Wendy Torrance. Is that her name? Wendy Torrance. Is that her name? Hmm? Is that it? Yeah, she plays Wendy Torrance, and he was like, she's all she does is scream in that movie, which is true. And in the novel, like she's more heroic, I guess you would say, but she's also like just there to fuck Jack at one point and be like, I mean, that's what married couples do, but like it's such an inconsequential scene. It adds humanity, but like then the rest of the novel, it's kind of she's kind of the same character in the movie. Just a little bit, you can hear her thoughts a lot more. Shelley Duvall was pushed to her fucking breaking point by Stanley Kubrick and the rest of the cast and crew. Like, especially Stanley Kubrick. Goddamn, pushed her, and now she's fucking crazy. That's a role that 100% broke her, and I like, even though I don't really care for the movie compared to the novel, I commend her for her performance. I know I'm going off topic from the Jaunts. Just something that I thought I'd point out. Like, people say that Beverly Marsh in it is just like a sexual character. She has her own shit going on, but when it's whenever it's from anyone else's point of view, they only crush on her. That's it. That's all they just oh she's sexy. There's something about her that's sexual, and it's like they're literal children. Kids do have these thoughts, especially if they're exposed to pornography at an early age or sexual shit at an early age. They have this weird mixture in their heads. Only saying that because I was exposed to pornography super early, and yes, you think about that kind of stuff, but not in the way that they're thinking. They're thinking like with a grown up mind and a young body, and he's trying to paint it as such that no, they're seeing her. They don't know what it is about her, and oh, there's something, and it's like every single person, every single per. I'm not looking forward to the big, um, bro. I'm trying to talk about fucking kid orgies on in the book. Not looking for that scene at all. It's gonna be super fucking uncomfortable. Just an uncomfortable book all the way around because of its subject matter. I commend him. Obviously, I mean, he's writing some. He wrote something that's fucking crazy, and the scale and scope of it is matching that of The Stand almost. It's pretty fucking lengthy. Um, and just the setup, it's crazy. That's where I'm at right now with it, and then we'll talk about it when I talk about it when we get there. Um, Seen the miniseries, and I will be reviewing that as well, and then just kind of getting an update to pad out this runtime because I've been so out of practice. I'm just like, fuck it, well, who cares? Let's free ball this shit. And then I saw It Chapter 1. I need to watch It Chapter 2, which I've heard mixed things about. Um, See what happens. Hopefully, I finish the book before I watch Chapter 2. Maybe, I don't know. Ollie, shut the fuck up. You guys have a good one. Take care. Oh yeah, and thanks to my cousin Natalie Titus for requesting everything Stephen King, everything ever. Goodbye, everybody.